Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langaite Girim Yat Kupatam Ham Vande Shri Dinatharine Hare Krishna. So today's verse number 16 of chapter 14. Chapter is three gunas. Krishna explained about the destination. So when we leave the body, what is our primary guna, or what is our life dominated by which guna? Based on that, also we'll have the same guna at the time of death. And this verse, Krishna explains that is the ultimate result. But now here Krishna explains about the immediate effects. What happens when you are in that particular mode, and how it affects. So let us see. Karmannaha sukrutasyahu.
Karmana sukratasyahu.
Satvikam nirmalam phalam.
Sadvikam nirmalam phalam.
Rajastu phalam dukkham.
Rajasu tu phalam dukkham.
Ajnanam tamasaha phalam.
Ajnanam tamasaha phalam.
Okay, please chant. Oh, sorry.
Karmana sukratasyahu. Satvikam nirmalam phalam. Rajasastu phalam dukkham. Ajnanam tamasaha phalam.
Karmana sukrutasyahu satvikam nirmalam phalam rajasastu phalam dukkam ajnanam tamasa phalam.
Okay, so translation and purport. The result of pious action is pure and is said to be in mode of goodness, but the action done in mode of passion results in misery. Action performed in mode of ignorance results in foolishness. Purport. The result of pious activities in the mode of goodness is pure. Therefore, the sages who are free from all illusion are situated in happiness, but the activities in the mode of passion are simply miserable. Any activity for material happiness is bound to be defeated. For example, one wants to have a skyscraper, so much human misery has to be undergone before a big skyscraper can be built. The financier has to take much trouble to earn a mass of wealth, and those who are slaving to construct the building have to render physical toil. The miseries are there. Thus, Bhagavad Gita says that in any activity performed under the spell of mode of passion, there is definitely great misery. There may be little so-called mental happiness. I have this house or this money, but this is not actual happiness. Can somebody read? If somebody can read.
As far as the mode of ignorance is concerned, the performer is without knowledge, and therefore all his activities result in present misery. And afterwards, he will go on toward animal life. Animal life is always miserable. Although under the spell of the illusory energy, Maya, the animal do not understand this. Slaughtering poor animal is also due to the mode of ignorance. The animal killers do not know that in the future, the animal will have a body suitable to kill them. That is the law of nature. In human society, if one kills a man, he has to be hanged. That is the law of the state. Because of ignorance, people do not perceive that there is a complete state controlled by the Supreme Lord. Every living creature is a son of the Supreme Lord, and he does not tolerate even ants being killed. One has to pray for it. So indulgence in animal killing for the taste for the tongue is grossest kind of ignorance. A human being has no need to kill animals because God has supplied so many nice things. If one indulges in meat eating anyway, it is to be understood that he is acting in ignorance and is making his future very dark. Of all kinds of animal killing, the killing of cow is most vicious because the cow gives us all kind of pleasure by supplying milk. Cow slaughter is an act of grossest type of ignorance. In the Vedic literature, Rigveda 9.46.4, the words Gobi Pranita Matsaram indicates that one who, being fully satisfied by milk, is desirous of killing the cow is in the grossest ignorance. There is also a prayer in the Vedic literature that states, Namo Brahmanaya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. My Lord, you are the well-wisher of the cows and the Brahmanas, and you are the well-wisher of the entire human society and world. Vishnu Puranam 1.19.65. The purport is that special mention is given in that prayer for the protection of the cows and the Brahmanas. Brahmanas are the symbol of spiritual education, and the cows are the symbol of the most valuable food. These two living creatures, the Brahmanas and the cows, must be given all protection. That is real advancement of civilization. In modern human society, spiritual knowledge is neglected and cow killing is encouraged. It is to be understood then that human society is advancing in the wrong direction and is clearing the path to its own condemnation. A civilization which guides the citizens to become animals in their next life is certainly not a human civilization. The present human civilization is, of course, grossly misled by the mode of passion and ignorance. It is very dangerous age, and all nations should take care to provide the easiest process, Krishna consciousness, to save humanity from the greatest danger. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. So this verse explains the results. So activity done in goodness or the pious activity gives sattvikam nirmala phala. It's nirmal is like different meanings, right? Prabhupada gives purified. Nirmal also is soft, phalam, so the result. So if we give charity, for example, or we give donation for, say, buy food for people who needy, or we give food to some people, we feel good, temporary. We feel good that I have done something good. I helped somebody. That gives us happiness because that is a pious activity of caring about somebody. So this is quite understandable, and this is we can easily experience. So what about rajastu phalam dukkham? In the activity done in mode of passion gives misery, and ajnanam tamasa phalam. So example is action in passion is what we have intense attachment. We endeavor to fulfill our desires, right? And ignorance is we do activity in agyan without knowledge, results in madness. So for example, if passion, if I want to go, I think I experienced this many times, but if I want to purchase something, okay, for example, if I want to purchase a t-shirt, or I want to say shoes, or say jacket also, in the winter time we go. So if you go to any shop, okay, and so in my mind I have I want to buy a jacket because that is needed, the winter is coming, so I take endeavor to go and buy. When I enter into the shop, so if my size is say L or whatever size, all the sizes are available, right? But if I look at the area where the jackets are there are so many jackets, so many types of jackets, so many colors, so many patterns. so many heights, lengths, different types of caps, different types of collar, different types of belt. But so if you look at those, uh, so many types of jacket, then I want to buy jacket. So I start looking which jacket I should buy. And then sometimes I feel this jacket is good. Sometimes I feel this jacket is good. Uh, so we start what we do, we shortlist. We shortlist top five. And then from that five, we again have to think which I should take. Then we shortlist two, then we shortlist one. And after finalizing the jacket and buying the jacket, when we come to maybe we are coming back from the shop, still we are thinking, "Oh, I bought this jacket, but maybe the other jacket was much better. The look was much better. It may be much warmer." So even after finishing the shopping, we are thinking about the jacket. Now, sometimes it happens that there are so many jackets that you cannot make any choice and you don't buy anything and you come back. This has happened to with me also, that I wanted to buy something, but there was so much choice that I was not able to decide what to do. It's got mad with the choices that we are getting. So there's too much information, too much options. So when in passion you want to do something, nowadays we get so many options. And what is the result of that? We have to go through a lot of misery to buy something. And after buying also, we think that maybe the other thing was better, maybe the other thing was cheaper and warmer. So it's all misery. We don't understand that. We think that this is a process, but no, that is actually misery. So nowadays there is a saying, right? um, Less is more. This is the concept, or simple life. So what is this concept? That you don't spend time on choosing the things. So like Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg, what is his name? So they use, what is their, how they save the time? They use same types of clothes. So they have fixed two colors, say black and gray, and they have decided one brand. So whenever they want to purchase clothes, they go to that shop and they buy this size, this color, that's it. And they come back. So they save their time and they save their misery. So in one way, they made their shopping in mode of goodness, because they restricted their passion of buying different things, different colors. So the misery is less. What is shopping in mode of ignorance? That you don't check anything, you don't check size, you don't do anything, you just go and buy and come back, and then you see, oh, this is not fitting me correctly, this color is not suiting me, uh, and why I bought this is very expensive. And then the shop person said that you cannot exchange it, so this is waste. So this is activity in mode of ignorance, without anything, just going and buying. So we see that all the activities that we do actually can be related with the mode in which we do those activities. And from that, we can understand that is it actually giving us happiness or misery or complete failure of agyan. Tamasa phalam is what? Agyan. We did activity which is completely not required. So many times people just go to shopping malls, just and they just go to Rome and just spending 1 hour or 2 hour, and they end up in buying so many things. So they didn't plan anything, but just looking at the things, whether you need it or you don't need it, you buy it. So that is ignorance, that without any knowledge, without any information, you bought the things that can be used or that cannot be used. So all these are immediate miseries that we all experience in our life. So we have to be careful, and we should try to make our activities tend towards mode of goodness. So that is what the new concepts of life have been brought. uh, Lesser is more, or less is or simplified life. Keep simplified life, they have one more funda that keep minimum things. If the thing that you are not used for last 3 months, you throw it. You just throw it. Sometimes what happens that people say, okay, don't throw it, we will donate it. We will give it to needy person. Then to find a needy person, to donate, to find the proper person, proper place, we have to go through lot of endeavor. Why? Because you have attachment that I want to give it to some needy person, so I will find it out. So you have to take endeavor. But people say the thing that you have not used for last 3 months, you have to just throw it because it is useless to you. 3 months or maximum they say 6 months. The thing that is not used in 6 months is uselessly lying in your house. So you have first get rid out of it. So all these concepts have the basis of this gunas. So when the house has very few things, then your mood or your guna changes. You don't have to spend time in choosing the clothes. You don't have to spend time in cleaning. You don't have to arrange the things continuously. So you can live in mode of goodness. So this is the way all the things that are projected in this world now as beautiful and powerful and happiness giving are all gunas. So in our day-to-day life, whenever we go shopping or whenever we do any activity, we should at least try to understand in which mode I'm doing this activity. So even if we understand that I have done this in ignorance or passion, it's fine. But at least we should know so that next time when we plan similar activity, we can try to do it in mode of goodness. That actually helps to bring the consciousness higher, and higher consciousness gives knowledge. So this way, by this, while studying this chapter actually and relating to our life, we can actually make the life very interesting by applying the Bhagavad Gita in day-to-day life. So please try this whenever you go to do any shop, anything you do in the daytime. Try to see what exactly we are doing and what Krishna is trying to tell us. Okay, thank you very much. So tomorrow we'll see the more aspects of this gunas. Hare Krishna. So any comments, any additions, any experiences, please share the experiences that you have with this. It helps actually to everyone. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Thank
Hare Krishna. Thank you.